Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Nice to meet you. My name is Sandra, and in today's video I'm going to show you all my beauty products that I've used up the last couple of weeks, and I will also tell you if I've liked them or not. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So here is a bunch of empty beauty products, and I've got it in my Sephora bag, and there is not a single Sephora product in it, but anyways. The first product is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water, and it's the waterproof one. Now you can't see it, but it's the orange one. There is an orange oil in it, and you have to shake it and then just put it onto a cotton pad. And I think this is my third one. I've also tried out a couple of other Garnier Micellar Waters, but this is by far the best one because it removes everything from my face. Waterproof eyeliner, mascara, foundation, lipsticks that are very hard to remove. So just everything, and my skin is completely clear afterwards. It also doesn't leave my skin dry. I think I will buy it again because it's the best micellar water that I've used so far. So moving on to the next product, and okay. Here I've got another micellar water. It's from the same brand, but it's for sensitive to normal skin, the one with the pink cap. And I'm very glad that it's empty now because it's one of the worst micellar waters I've ever used, because it removes a little bit of the foundation, that's okay, or eyeshadow, but when it comes to eyeliner or mascara, it's very hard to remove with this micellar water. So I prefer the orangey one that I've shown you before, but this one, it just doesn't work for me. Yeah, so I will definitely not repurchase this. Maybe it works for you, then it's great, but I won't buy it again. So let's see what is next. Concealer. Concealer is good. Okay, this one is from Catrice. It's the Liquid Camouflage Concealer in the shade 010 Porcelain. And I know it looks like there is still some product left. And yes, it is, but I can't get it out with this applicator. So I decided to throw it away. But I really have to say that I'm obsessed with this concealer. I really don't know how many times I've repurchased it, but it's just good. And yeah, I know now you can't see it, but I have very dark under eye circles, and there's lots of blue and purple colors going on. And this concealer cancels out every kind of discoloration, everything, every kind of darkness, and it lasts very long on my skin. Here it says about 12 hours. Yeah, that's definitely true. I always set it with powder, and it stays in place until I remove it. And it doesn't dry out my under eye area. That's also very important. And the best fact is that it's super affordable. So I think it's about 3 euros, 3 or 4. So super affordable. And that's also the reason why I always buy it again. I can definitely recommend this concealer to you if you're looking for a full coverage concealer that is super affordable. But yeah, well, I should stop raving about this concealer. I could talk hours about it, but let's move on. Let's see what we've got next. Oh, bronzer. And it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know that there is still some product left, but these are only little tiny pieces. And I've decided to throw it away because the order with my new butter bronzer is on the way. I've used it the last couple of months, but every time when I just dip in with the brush, all the product is everywhere, and it gets less and less because it's just everywhere. So I decided to throw it away. But guys, seriously, this bronzer is amazing. The color is perfect for my skin tone. It's, I think, the medium color. There's a lighter one and a darker one. That's the shade in between. And the smell is incredible. It smells like, I would say, summer. It smells like a little bit like pina colada, and I just love it. It's always when I open it, it makes me so happy, and it reminds me so much of summer. And What I also like about it is the texture, because as the name says, butter bronzer, it's very buttery, very silky, and super easy to apply and to build up. This bronzer is amazing. I can definitely recommend this to you. Next I've got an eyeliner, and it's the Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner from Maybelline. It's a normal felt tip eyeliner with a very precise tip. It's quite good, but definitely not the best, because the tip gets extremely fast, very flexible, and then it's so hard to draw a very precise wing. The color pigmentation is very good, but I think that I won't buy it again, because an eyeliner makes no sense to me if I can't draw a wing, or only for the first 2 weeks. I think this was not extremely cheap, because the Maybelline eyeliners are always a little bit more expensive than, I would say, Catrice ones or Essence ones. So I think you can also buy Essence eyeliner or Catrice eyeliner, and I think that they are equally as good as this one. So yeah, I won't buy it again, no. So next I've got the Volume Reveal Mascara from Bourjois, and this mascara was such a long time my go-to mascara for work, and I've really enjoyed using it because it separates the lashes perfectly. It gives a little bit of length, a little bit of volume, not too much, not too dramatic. I think this mascara is perfect for an everyday makeup look, or for people who don't want extremely dramatic lashes. But if you're looking for lots of volume, lots of length, then I don't think that this mascara is for you. But I really like it because it does its job. The lashes look good, and that's just everything that counts. So moving on to the next concealer, it's the Manhattan Wake Up Concealer in the shade 002. And yeah, I know that all the letters and everything on the packaging is gone, and that's just because I have this concealer now for such a long time. I would say too long, and now it's time to throw it away. There is still product left, but I think it's not hygienic anymore, so I need to throw it away. I've always used this concealer together with the Liquid Camouflage Concealer from Catrice, just because the Liquid Camouflage Concealer was sometimes a little bit too light for me, and this concealer is a little bit darker, and it's also a very creamy concealer, so it was a good mixture. But I've never used this concealer alone because it's not full coverage, and so it's not enough for me because I need a full coverage concealer. I think this concealer works perfectly for people who only need a little bit of a coverage or for pimples, but not for my needs. I will not buy it again, but not because it's bad, only because it's not full coverage. The next product just breaks my heart. It's so sad. It's the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, and the reason why it makes me so sad is not the product itself, because this eyeliner is one of the best felt tip eyeliners I've ever owned, because it has such a precise tip and it was so easy to draw a wing. Yeah, I've used it, and a few days later I've noticed that the cap wasn't completely on the eyeliner, and yeah, now it dried out and I have to throw it away. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the price, because yeah, Fenty Beauty is a high-end brand, and it was about, I would say, 25 euros or something like this, more than 20. And in my opinion, an eyeliner for over 20 euros is way too expensive. Very, very, very expensive. And to be honest, I just wanted to try a Fenty Beauty product. That's my first and only one, and now it's empty. But okay, I don't know if I will buy it again because it's too expensive. Anyways, let's move on. Next I've got a fixing spray. It's the Catrice Makeup Freezing Spray. It's a fixing spray. It's called Freezing Spray. It was a limited edition, and it gave my foundation a little bit of a glowy finish, so that's something that I really like, and it also kept my foundation in place. and the mist is also extremely fine. I would repurchase it, but it was a limited edition, so that's not possible now. And speaking of this limited edition, I've got also a highlighter from this. It's called Epic Active Proof Luminizer, and it was just a liquid highlighter. And I really have to say that it looked so good. It was an extremely intensive highlighter, but there were two things that I really didn't like about this product. The first problem was that the only way to blend it out was with the finger. It was impossible to blend it out with a beauty sponge or a brush. It was just not possible. And the second thing was that it dried down extremely quickly. So you had to blend it into your skin right afterwards you've applied it, because otherwise all these spots where you've applied it were just visible and it just didn't look good. I would also repurchase it, but it was a limited edition, so not possible. So next I've got another eyeliner. This one is from Manhattan, the gel eyeliner. As you can see, there is very much product left, but I can't use it anymore because it completely dried out. It's completely solid and it's extremely hard to put some of the eyeliner out. It's supposed to be a long-lasting eyeliner, and that's true. It was also very easy to apply, and the color pigmentation was also extremely good. But the only thing that annoys me about this eyeliner is that it dries out so quickly. I had this a few months, I think 3 to 4 months, and then it just dried out, and yeah, now it's in my drawer and I think now it's time to throw it away. I completely forgot about it. I don't think that I will buy it again because it dries out very quickly, and another reason is that I don't like these eyeliner pots very much. I prefer liquid eyeliners or eyeliner pens, but I just can't work with these pots. That's nothing for me. So next I've got a hair care product for you, and it's the Argan hair mask from Inecto. And yeah, I think I've bought this hair mask 2 years ago because my hair was extremely dry at the ends, and this hair mask is supposed to be very hydrating and very moisturizing. So I just decided to pick up this one and I was very excited. But yeah, there is still very much of the product left, so you might know what that means. I've tried it out I think 3 times and the result was always the same. My hair felt completely heavy afterwards, and I always had the feeling like there was some of the product left. And I've really tried to wash out all of the product, but the feeling was still there. And my hair didn't look good. It was a little bit greasy and not beautiful. I really wanted to love it because it was vegan and all natural, but yeah, it just doesn't work for me. So guys, now you've heard all my opinions about these beauty products. I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!